been selected from the feedback form we circulated as usual. The other thing is we want to celebrate this special town hall. So we also have a more Genesis sneaker, which will go to someone who has not only liked, retweeted this town hall, but also followed STEPN, More, and Gas Hero X account. I almost said Twitter. As you might have seen, we organized a sneaker raffle mint on More with So Flare, including 50 co-branded OG and 1 Genesis sneakers. For what it's worth, I actually saw in some of the chats that it's one of the best design sneakers, but I think it's really up to the person's kind of preference and stuff. Jan, did you try to win any of those?
I haven't been for a while. Haven't win for a while, so I'll just keep trying. I think is the most detailed designed sneaker for a while.
I don't think I've ever won anything from More raffle mint since More launched. I'm not sure about you, but literally that was my luck.
I won once of the Catalina weather mix.
That one actually has pretty nice design as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll keep just working with other partners to deliver more collab in the future. And thank you all whoever participated. I think we have a pretty hopping number at the end for the amount of GMT that we got locked in the contract. So thank you all for that. I'd also like to mention the brand new More Genesis sneakers we released earlier this month. For those who missed it, these sneakers can only be won through the More boxes. But we'll come to that later in the town hall with Tian, because like Tian today is here. But Jan, I think now, do you mind telling us why those sneakers are so special?
Okay, so the idea actually, we had an idea almost 6 months ago. It was trying to create a cross-platform NFT and to give the utility to the NFT on both STEPN and More. So I think that is rare to see in any of the Web3 space, that you have NFT, you have utility on both products. So in STEPN, this is the Genesis sneaker. So it comes from the 20,000 limited edition. We just go through number to number. And you are entitled for all the Genesis sneakers perk on STEPN. And in More, this is the special perk we give to the STEPN More sneaker, is that when you're trading this sneaker, you will get 200% of transaction value, which allow you to get the reward from the More box. And also it gives you 200% extra experience to level up. So when you level up, you actually are breeding this NFT pet you have, which we call Moriarty. And as Moriarty grow from level 1 all the way to a higher level, 1, it will transform of its appearance, and 2, it will give you additional perks. For example, that it will allow you to get a better quality of more box, for example. So also the other, I think, benefit of the More sneaker is when you're trading them on More, there is no royalty, or what we put it, optional royalty. So yeah, here we have it. So we have one special design sneaker to have utility on both platforms.
Cool. That's very detailed. We are very proud of these sneakers with additional utility, and I actually think the community really enjoyed it as well. As we surpassed a total trading volume of, I think it's more than 100 million GMT in only a few days. So that was absolutely very, very impressive. I think the design was pretty cool as well. First time when I saw them in the design channel, I was quite impressed. And I wanted to talk about one of our biggest achievements from this year as well. I think you guessed, well, I'm not sure if any of you guys would guess what I would gonna say, because like people have different view on what is the biggest achievement for us today. We really clearly tried really hard this year. But a few weeks ago, we launched our first ever merch collection, the FSL Legacy Drop. And we were very proud to say that it was a very successful launch. I don't remember the exact time. It's probably like, Jan, do you remember like how long did it take us to sold out?
I think in about 21 hours, is it? I think less than a day.
Wrong, sir. You are now kicked out from the border. you get the most of, the most important number around.
All right, Jerry, tell me about it then.
Yeah, less than 1 hour.
Less than 1 hour. Okay.
That's very impressive. Yeah, no. I actually wanted to pick your brain on this one. Do you want to share some insight about this drop, Jerry?
Okay, sure. First of all, I wouldn't say that is our biggest success this year. It is a big success, but it's not just one of the biggest. We have lots of achievement this year, but yeah, I'll dig a bit deeper about the merchandise shop. We've actually planned for the FSL merch shop for a long time. I think we started 6 months ago, even earlier than that, and then we finally got launched and got all the clothes sold out in 1 hour for the first batch of our merch. And I think it's just not a merch. It's a piece of our story that you can actually wear. We put our logos, our product logos on the clothes, and so you can wear and use it in the real world. So I just want to give a huge shout out to everyone who helped make this happen. Our team and the designers, everyone work with our merch store. Thank you guys. And I just want to say that if any of you guys have any good ideas about our next launch, you can contact us. Any idea? Or if you are a supplier, if you're a factory, we have an email open to you. It's merch@findsatoshilab.com. merch@findsatoshilab.com. You can also find the email from the merch store. Yeah, we just look forward to launching next more exciting items that you can purchase from our website. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
I thought you were gonna say, instead of saying that it's a piece of our story that people can wear, I thought you were gonna say it's a piece of our heart. As cheesy as you are.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Still, it's pretty nice. It's a good narrative. Like, wear the FSL story everywhere. But yeah, no, I think the community truly appreciate your words for sure. I think we also really felt thankful for anyone who has shared their unboxing on Twitter. I think it was fun. It was really amazing to see our community wearing the collection. I want to go to the next topic, which is the exciting new event that we organized for Christmas across all the FSL brands, the FSL Merry Boxes. It was filled with some seriously cool prizes. Actually, before I want to kind of ask Jan about this, I do want to mention that it looks like a lot of people actually requested us not to run events just individually, but rather like we should do it across brands. It is very nice suggestion, and we will listen to that. But at the same time, I do want to mention that it's quite hard to plan things across all the brands because like different brands have different agendas, this and that. So I do want to shout out to the team and whoever ambassador that was trying to help out with that. And now, Jan, do you mind doing a quick recap for those of you, the listeners who did not take part in the event yet?
Of the Merry Box, right?
Yep.
Okay. So from 11th to the 22nd of December, user can find the raffle ticket from either mystery box in STEPN or more box in more. And this actually got me a bit confused in the beginning, is that for the STEPN user, when you open the mystery box, you see the ticket, but you can't find your inventory. It's because you will only see that in the wallet address you're connected to more. So basically, I'll mint it once a day and drop it to your more connected STEPN wallet address. So the whole purpose is that you can trade it, or you can buy it, or hold it, basically. So if you don't see the ticket in your STEPN app, doesn't matter. Just check on more, you'll see it. That's number one. But before that, connect your STEPN account with more. So there's a little setting. You need to verify your STEPN email in order to get that. And for more, it is in the more box. So we just started the season 1, round 2 today. So it's Matrix 1, Matrix Fire, Cuckoo NFT, and also Borders. And you can drop alongside with either the Matrix Fire Cuckoo or the Borders. Once you've got the ticket, holding in the wallet, connect to more, you will be eligible to enter the raffle. And we will take a snapshot on the 24th of December at 8 a.m. UTC time. So the only thing you have to do is to make sure that your ticket are in your wallet, linked to more at the time of snapshot, and then you will see if you win the prize. So the logic is the more ticket you have, the better chance to win. And then we'll distribute the prize directly to your wallet on the 25th and 26th of December. And also please make sure that your Polygon wallet is also linked to more before the airdrop, so that you can receive your gas zero prize if you want it. So basically the whole, I think, reason we designed this is we want to create a cross-brand event for the release of Moorbox, and then also the launch of Gas Zero, which is going to happen very soon. And if you're lucky enough to find out the, one of the 2 golden tickets we've hidden, you're guaranteed to win either a Gas Zero Genesis or a STEPN and More Genesis sneaker. So the prize is pretty awesome.
I felt jealous every time when I heard people saying that they're gonna win Genesis. Well, sneakers actually I wasn't, but Genesis Hero I never got a chance. Yeah. Lucky enough, I never got it. I think Johnny was saying that too, because he also doesn't have one. That's very sad. But yeah, thank you, Jan, for all the detailed rule explained. As we said, we'll have some amazing prizes for the winners. I think I would still love Jerry to remind us what those prizes will be. Do you want to just go through the list?
Oh, yes, we have a huge amount of prizes. Listen carefully. We have 10 Gas Hero Genesis. This is something. Can I win one of them? Genesis. Sorry, 10 Gas Hero Genesis. We have 50 Gas Hero base construction vehicles and 100 heroes. We have 10 STEPN More Genesis sneakers. We have 10 rare shoe boxes and 50 uncommon shoe boxes, and loads of Christmas merch boxes. Yeah, that's all of the prizes.
Got it. Amazing. So I think to summarize everything, what Jan and Jerry said, find your raffle ticket in the STEPN mystery boxes and more boxes. Ensure your STEPN email is linked to your more account, and try to collect as many tickets as you can until the final snapshot on December 24th at 8 a.m. UTC to win one of the many prizes that we have. So I'm sure the community is very excited about this Christmas event, and I'm sure you will also love the one that we are preparing for, the annual recap. So one last thing before we move on to the next subject. So definitely make sure that you link your Polygon address to your More account. I know I'm just repeating what Jan said, but still it's very, very important to be able to receive your potential gas hero prize. And I'd like to pivot and move on to the next topic and invite one of our special guests, Tianyue. If you don't know him already, Tian is our PM life. I think a new rewarding system on More, which is More Box, and I think our STEPN community must be very excited to see a mechanism similar to the mystery boxes and More. Can you maybe explain how the More boxes work?
Hey, yes, of course. Yeah. So Morebox is our brand new rewarding system on More. And in this new system, we are giving out huge prizes for people who basically trade NFTs on More. And if you made a deal of NFT trades, both the buyers and sellers, both sides will be receiving a More box after trading. And of course, the more you trade, or the bigger the size of the trades, the better box you will get, and then the better rewards you will get. So all the boxes contains a lot of different types of NFT shards, we call it. Itself is also an NFT, and all the NFT shards can be collected and redeemed for blue chip NFTs, and also can be recycled to GMT as well. And I think it is designed in a way that is gamified and very similar to STEPN Mystery Box. It also has an opening cost and a timer on it. And we just finished the round 1 of this season. And only in round 1, nearly 800,000 GMTs was burned for opening those boxes on More. So I think it's also a contribution back to the GMT ecosystem. And yeah, it's just the first round. This season has 4 rounds in total. Each round we have 2 weeks, and each round we'll have like different NFT prizes. For this season, we're giving out 360 STEPN More sneakers, Genesis sneakers, with special utility on More. I think Jan just introduced. And the floor price is actually really high right now. It's at around 42K, I think, GMT. And in addition to those over 300 sneakers, we are also giving out 3 Bored Ape NFTs, which is huge.
Nice. Did you mention the Cuckoo NFT as well? Because I think other than 6 Bored Ape NFT, we also have 5 Cuckoo in this round.
Yeah, that's our special collaboration partners. So we are actually constantly adding surprise blue chip NFTs into the game. So that's kind of we can talk about it later.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. I heard More also upgraded the VIP system. Would love to hear more about that.
Yeah, so the new VIP system here is called More Plus. And all the More Plus subscribers can advance to a much higher level, up to level 30 or more. So all the More Plus users can also get double the experience points, which can help them level up twice as fast. And in general, at More, the higher the user level, the better perks you will get. You will receive better boxes. You will receive huge rate ups and enhancement for all the rafflements and launch ups. Yeah, so basically, More Plus is it's a great tool that really helps you to advance on user levels and earn more rewards from More. But also on the creator side, More Plus users can also receive I think 200 permanent credits per month for our GNT tool. So you can sort of create your own NFT and launch it on More without art skill, without code skill, and it's all for free using those credits.
That's very nice. I think it's a very special design. I think it has quite a few edges that I don't think I've seen in anywhere. Maybe like learn from a few different other places, but definitely it was a very special offering for the users. So yeah, definitely for everyone who's listening here, definitely follow more on X so that you don't miss any of the next news. And earlier today, we announced that we are going to have the first partner collection, as you said, for 200% more box rewards. Tian, would you like to share more about this news and also maybe like the other, potential other collabs as well?
Yeah, sure. We're talking with some really powerful teams right now, and we're constantly like adding new things into our reward pool. So yeah, we're very excited to announce our first partner collection, Cuckoo Collection by Matrix. Matrix Fire is a Web3 first-person shooting game, and it was just minted yesterday, I think, and it's already become the number one by trading volume on Ethereum for the last 24 hours. And we have right now 5 Cuckoo NFTs. The floor price is around like 3 to 4 Ethereum in our round 2 reward pool. And in the next 14 days, starting from today, if people trade Cuckoo collections, you will be able to get 200 more boxes rewards and XP points as well. So of course, if you trade other collections or any NFTs on more, you will be also receiving possibly the Cuckoo shards or the ape shards. And yeah, so these partnership, the idea here is to actually helping those high quality projects get right amounts of attention and feature from more or from the FSL ecosystem. So if you can think of us as a Web3 or NFT billboards, where we bring the content team a lot of spotlights, and this is what we want to do with Moorbox actually, and this is what we want to do to feature those collections. So we're opening up to recruit more powerful teams to be featured on more and help them to get more eyeballs. And on the other hand, it's actually trying to introduce more quality projects to our users and traders on more.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Very excited to hear this. And I think a lot of people, when we first we introduced Moorbox to everyone, people were just thinking of this as a simple incentive program. But I think now with your introduction, I think the community can much better understand what the intention is behind Moorbox, and they can feel free to explore all the projects that we introduced to the community. And I think people would have a lot of things to discover going forward. Before moving on, I also noticed that there's another raffle mint that just went live today. Would you mind sharing a bit more about that one? I think it's over here.
Yeah, the project is called Over Here. It's actually pretty funny. It's the artist of Over Here, who is a really famous artist on Web3. His name is Alphi, and he's trying to tokenize 690 physical FTX rugs, and each of them represented by a digital token. So the prices of these tokens are predetermined and increase or decrease as the tokens were brought. So the artwork, so the raffle mint, we are going to raffling out 8 of these rug NFTs, and the raffle tickets is really only like 1 Polygon GMT for each NFT, and winners of this raffle can redeem physical rugs later. So it's a really fun meme and fun concept and art, I think. So the raffle mint is currently live on more. If you're interested, just go check it out.
Yeah. Sorry, Jan, go ahead.
Yeah, if anyone want it, I didn't. Just DM me, I'll buy it.
Oh wow! I was gonna say
I
do the
need
same
that
thing.
rug.
Oh my god! Jesus,
It's,
you're like rugging.
it's
You're
pretty good
rugging me
design.
now.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no.
that's true. No, I wanted to buy one too. But I wanted to mention that this rug NFT, it's actually going to be issued on a bonding curve. The bonding curve start at 0.069 ETH, I believe. So obviously people understand how bonding curve works. Basically, you just have one, the next one more expensive than the previous one. So this one GMT entry is pretty much like a giveaway. So we definitely would love to thank the Over Here team for sponsoring that. But I think more importantly, it's also a perk that we continuously try to work hard to offer to our users. So thank you all for being here. It's kind of like a year-end gift to all of you. And thank you, Tian, for answering these questions. I think we can move on to the last topic of this town hall and talk with our second special guest. Hi, Johnny. How are you?
Hi. Yeah, long time not to speak. I feel a little thirsty, but I'm very excited. And I think I'm good, and I hope our players are also good because I think most of us didn't have a well sleep during the community testing. It's the time to rest and to be ready for the next round.
Yeah, no, I thought you were gonna say fine, thanks, and you. But yeah, Johnny, we saw that the community testing of Gas here, as you mentioned, it ended already 2 days. I think our community really enjoyed the game and lost a lot of sleep. I think even for me, like I wasn't part of the competitive pool, like trying to win those prizes, but still, it's just like you cannot help but going into the auction house in the middle of the night. And I think there was a few times the phone hit my face. So, do you want to share more insights that you learned during the community test with us?
Yeah, of course. Thank you for the invitation. I'm very excited to be here today. And yes, the community testing of Gas Hero just concluded, and we are thrilled with the response. And our players' fervor and engagement have given us valuable insights. And first, I think the participation level was outstanding. It's very good, and we have a diverse group of players who really immersed themselves in the game, trying different strategies and collaborations and gameplay styles. And this variety has helped us understand what our players enjoy most and where we need to make improvements.
I think not only to make improvements but also fix the bugs. I would say like during the whole 14 days we were constantly hot fixing a lot of the bugs. And Johnny got a name Bug King instead of Durian King. Yeah, I wanted to ask you the other question, which is about the types of strategies that you just mentioned. Maybe you can elaborate them, and also like the types of gameplay styles that stood out during the testing.
Yeah, of course. I think my name is changing to Barking, right? It's good. I like it.
All right.
Yeah, a little punk style.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely, Mabel. We noticed that some players focusing heavily on optimizing their heroes for combat efficiency, and while others experimented with various set combinations to gain economic advantages. And it was fascinating to see how different players prioritize different aspects of the game, and from the combat tactics to economic strategy. And this diversity in play styles is something we will consider deeply as we refine the game. And another key insight was about game balance. We saw players coming up with creative ways to play, which is great, but it also shows us where we need to adjust the game mechanisms to ensure a fair and enjoyable experience for everyone. We are now working on these adjustments to make sure the game remains challenging and fun.
Nice. I also think that it's quite interesting to. It's not like parts of the strategies and gameplay, but I think people were also learning a lot of the small techniques about if a transaction were stuck on chain, how can they solve that? I think that was also like a something that I did not expect people to be learning. But I think some of them they realized that if you send yourself to Matic transaction, then the transactions will be cleared. I thought that was quite funny. I think what you just shared was very promising. How did these insights influence the social aspect of the game?
Well, I think that's a great question, Mabel. The social interactions really stood out during the test, and we saw players forming teams and sharing strategies and assets and helping each other, which is exactly the kind of community spirit we hope for, and that's what we call that is social fi maybe. And it is clear that the social features of the game are not just entertaining, but also crucial for the rich gaming experience. And the way players collaborated and competed with each other gave us a lot of ideas on how to enhance these social elements in the future. But we want to keep the rule that let the game be fun and simple, and the simple mechanisms and with the social can generate many different game styles. Okay, lastly, the test helped us identify some technical areas we need to improve, especially in making sure the game runs smoothly for everyone. We are now focused on optimizing these elements before the official launch, both on-chain and off-chain. You know, and overall, I think the community test was a huge success. It has given us a lot of confidence and the direction for the final preparation before the launch. We are excited about the future of Gas Hero and grateful for the amazing community support. Thank you.
I was laughing for the whole time because I felt like you sounded much more formal than you are on the Gas Hero AMA. I don't know what happened to you, but clearly you take this town hall very seriously. Cool. I think everyone definitely was looking forward to the public launch. I think it's also time to reveal the password for Daily Quest. I was actually going to ask Jan to read it, but I was worried that Jan's going to read it too fast, so I'm going to ask Jerry to do this. Can you please give us the password, Jerry?
FSM mailboxes.
What? No! Come on, again, like slowly, please.
FSL Mary boxes. FSL Mary boxes. In lowercase, spelled FSL MERRYBOXES. FSL MERRYBOXES.
Nice.
FSL Mary boxes.
Okay.
I'm more confused now.
Oh,
I'm dead now. It's okay.
shall I read it again?
No,
I think it's okay,
please
right?
don't. Yeah, I think we are good. I'm worried that you're becoming a bot.
You should blame who named it, who set the
Indeed.
password.
Indeed. That was a pretty funny laugh. I want to go into the community questions, but before that, I would like to announce the winner for more Genesis sneaker, because I think that's something that a lot of people really wanted. Well, actually, for me, I wanted the Genesis Gas Hero Genesis Hero the most, and then the next is more Genesis sneakers. But anyway, this winner, congratulations! It's HAZIME 2021. That's I think the Twitter handle. Whoever got queued, please feel free to contact us directly through the DM. Actually, we will reach out to you. Now we are going into the very interesting community questions. So I'd like to pick the one that won the OG sneaker first. The question goes by Jan. How do you see the relationship between more STEPN and Gas Hero in the future? What are the most important things you would want to achieve amongst these three and more projects in FSL? This winner's email spelled as ANORA, and then I think something was redacted in between at gmail.com. All right, then Jan, your floor.
Sure. I think we have actually spent a lot of time to build infrastructures to connect product, let's say STEPN more Gas Hero. So there's still a few missing links, which we will make appropriate announcement on the track. But for the existing product we have, I think we can categorize them into two groups, right? So we have the STEPN and Gas Hero, and those are more of a GMT use cases product. So you turn GMT into various of NFTs that have utility on these two platforms. And then you have the other side of the spectrum, which is a more. And more is now almost in between of an infrastructure and a product, because we have the more box. We actually also have another two very exciting product feature, which I think is something new in this space. As I said, we like to gamify things. So we certainly going to go down that path to make more sort of a hybrid between the infrastructure and also a product. But the ultimate, I think, function for more is to turn the NFT back to GMT. So basically, in this way, we can sort of have a full cycle, right? So we have the GMT turn to NFT, and then NFT turn back to GMT. But there are also another layer of thinking is STEPN and Gas Hero are all enclosed ecosystem. So you have the players, and that's it. You don't have any other people outside of STEPN in STEPN, or outside of Gas Hero in Gas Hero. So outside project collaboration or partnerships are very sort of limited. For STEPN, it's just Genesis Sneaker collaborations. But more is something different. More is something that we can do a lot of in-depth partnerships. So, for example, the one we've done with the Matrix Fire. So that's the first one we've done. So it's much of an open space, open economy, and open ecosystems. So it allows us to attract a lot of extra partnerships, additional partnerships, and also not sort of limited to just doing some collaborations. It could be like a sort of long-term relationships. And we will gradually shift, I think, to connect our product together, right? To make the Web2 adoption also really easy. And when they are in the Web3 space, they have all the product we built, interesting things we built that they can engage with. So no longer that they just trading, right? That's just one important aspect of Web3, but that's not all the aspect of Web3. So we want to build product. Ultimate goal is to build product that is enjoyable, and we can build sociable and gamified product, right? I think that's the two things we are good at, and that's the two things I think the industry and also people that get into this space sort of need. So what else you need other than trading cryptos, right? So you have Gas Hero here for the strategic, play and social. STEPN is where you have take a rest, and more is where you're trading NFTs. And then there's a few others we are building so that we can have a holistic ecosystem. I think I talked too much.
No, you literally cracked me up when you said STEPN was for resting. Oh my God. Like no one's gonna consider running as resting, but I like your answer.
I think actually that's what I thought, right? So you work whole day and then you have 2 hours, and that's for resting, right? That's for sort of, not work related.
I see. So you basically train up your brain with Gas Hero and then relax, quote unquote, your body with STEPN. Lows. Okay, that's pretty funny. I I think there's another question actually quite relevant to what you just said. So like the person asked, my idea is to create a connection between STEPN and Gas Hero. Implementing the clan system in STEPN would be really excellent. Perhaps they could collaborate through a marathon mode. I am curious what you're gonna say about this.
So I think on a higher level, the running club is similar to the clan, as they have sort of similar social structures. So technically, the marathon mode or STEPN can see how Gas Hero perform on the aspect and then borrow some ideas from there. And I think we actually have a separate plan for STEPN. And Jerry, you want to chip in?
For what?
For the keyword.
Which keyword?
Okay, that's it. I think I have a few discussion with Jerry of what it's gonna look like in 2024, right? So we are thinking about putting out some interesting mechanics, and we will, I think, in the beginning of next year to talk about the roadmaps. And also, I think in one of my recent posts, I did mention that we don't like the idea of just giving up on the product, right? So if things doesn't work, we're not working well, we will redesign it, put in new mechanics, and we'll make it great, right? So I make it work properly. I think that's one big objectives for us in the next year.
All right, another question. This is a sharp one. Well, I don't know what's gonna be the answer. The question is, do you think more will also serve as a marketplace for a STEPN in the future?
Jerry, do you think?
If you ask a question, depends on who answers the question. If you ask Tianyue, he definitely will say yes. If you ask Jan, he will give you like 20 minutes speech about explaining why we want to do this or not. And after the speech, you still don't get the answer, yes or no. But sorry, I'm wasting time. I think yes.
Wow. I wasn't actually thinking about giving a clear answer, but here we go, Jerry. Excellent.
We already have more sneakers on more. So
Alpha.
it's a start.
I don't even know what happened, to be honest, but it's okay. All right, this is a pretty nice alpha. Like I learned something new today as well. Another question, Jan. Will there be other merged collections in the future?
Yeah, definitely. So I think the one we dropped, the T-shirt, I think just something that we to reward the community and also testing the whole system. Right now, everything is working perfectly. We definitely will do a lot more.
Cool. Okay, one last question. What plans does Jan have for the new year? I don't know who asked this, but okay, nice question.
I think work. I'll work until the late of this year and then have a little bit of break and then come back fresh next year.
You're such a boring person.
You have a break. I don't have a break.
Yeah, I have a break.
Yeah, let's give up the break.
Are you trying to tell Jan give you a break?
No, I'm trying to convince him give up the break and let's make STEPN great again.
Oh wow!
See, this is a keyword. He just refused to say it. Why I killed him?
You said P word, I thought. All right.
Keyword, not keyword. Okay.
I think this is the right time to end. Very nice. Thank you both, and also thank you, Tian and Johnny. I think what Jerry and Jan said it's encouraging for all of us for the next year. We would love to see all of you again in the January town hall back. But meanwhile, let's enjoy the episode Merry Boxes. I hope I say the name correctly. And also have a nice holiday to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you
Happy
guys.
holidays.
Thank you.
Before
Okay,
before
keep
we
going.
before we end the town hall, I know you are very familiar with Yuan, and also you've seen Johnny also did a lot of AMAs, and but now we have Tianyue here. Tianyue at very early stage, at very early days, he helped us improve the STEPN app a lot, and since 6 months ago, he joined more team and helped more to another level. And now you can see more is so different from 6 months ago. And I just want to say thank you to Tianyue. And also if you are training more bugs and you don't get a more bugs, or if you find any bugs, now you know who you should blame to and who you should send your ticket to.
What made
thank you,
more
Tianyue.
great again?
Yeah, thank you, Tianyue.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, the
I
team,
knew-
the teamwork. And yeah, put all the tickets to me.
I knew these compliments are not gonna be just in vain. It has to mean something. All right.
Yeah.
Maybe Jerry's receiving too many DMs from problems.
Yeah,
with
now
more bots, so.
now you know who you should make your complaint to.
I see.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
See you. Happy holiday.